Good morning, class. Want to welcome you to Management 8300, Labor Relations Management Collective Bargaining. So excited that you decided to enroll in this class. I think you will find this class not only enjoyable, but a lot of really good information that you'll be able to take with you, whatever role you have in the future. So, again, my name is Justin Lacey, and I will be your instructor. Whenever we correspond or whenever I grade or whenever you send me an email, feel free to call me Justin. You don't have to call me Dr. Lacey or Professor Lacey. I'm pretty informal. I mean, if you want to, feel free, but again, I'm okay if you just call me Justin. I'll be referring to each of you probably by your first name, so feel free to do the same with me. So again, such a really, really interesting class, and I think you will really enjoy it. There's just one required textbook. It looks like this. It's called An Introduction to U.S. Collective Bargaining and Labor Relations, the 5th edition. So this is the only required book for this class. Just make sure that you have a copy as soon as possible. If by chance you're unable to obtain a copy, please let me know, and we can work, I can work with you on that. But again, just make sure you get a copy of the textbook as soon as possible. So. This class, again, what's interesting, at least for me, is that everything that we're going to discuss, is relevant to the work that you do. I'm sure a lot of you, this is a business class, so I'm sure a lot of you are business majors, but even if you go into areas like nursing, or even if you get into law or other medicine, or start your own business or anything along those lines, U.S. labor relations is relevant to what you're going to be doing. It is it's even though unionization has declined in the U.S. over the years, it is still a major factor in U.S. policy and how laws are written and how management interacts with frontline workers. So again, I'm hoping by the end of the semester to not only entrust this upon you, but to show you how much you will use this information in your working lives. So. Again, the syllabus is copied in Blackboard, so you should be able to have a copy of that. I would like to start off by saying there are no exams in this class. You're welcome. So again, I know most students don't like taking exams, so this class actually doesn't have any exams. So. The way you earn your points is there's really three different ways you'll earn your points. First are discussion board assignments. Every week I will pose a question in a discussion board, and I will give you a certain day of the week that you need to have your initial response, and I'll give you approximately how many words it needs to be, and then you will respond, and then you will also need to respond to at least two of your classmates. And there will be a word requirement for those. So as long as you answer the question fully with supporting documentation and do it on time, and as long as you respond to your classmates with good information on time, again, I'll help guide you through that throughout the semester. You'll get those points each week. Every week we'll also have a quiz. But again, you don't fret over it because the quizzes are going to be open books. So you will be given a certain period of time to do it. Again, the questions aren't necessarily difficult. It's more just to make sure that you're reading the textbook, following along with lectures and things along those lines. And again, we'll have one each week. But again, it is open book, so you can't work with a friend on it. You have to do it by yourself. But other than that, you'll be able to use any resource other than a friend, and then to do those. And then finally, we have two case analysis. Number one and number two. Number two is going to be worth a lot more points than number one, and it'll be completed in the second half of the semester, and the first half of the semester will be case analysis one. But very soon, I'll be posting some additional information about that, so you can kind of get working on those. So those are really more kind of major papers as opposed to exams. So discussion board assignments, your quizzes, and the case analysis are the modes for grading in this class. Every week I will also post some type of video. It could be me actually like I'm doing right now talking about the chapter that we're discussing and hitting some highlights, or I might direct you to a YouTube video or some other media to be able to talk about the information that we're discussing that week. At least for now, I want to make sure that, even though we are remote and this is an online class, I want to try to make it as interactive as possible, which is why I try to do these videos pretty regularly. So we generally only cover one chapter a week. On occasion we may skip a chapter, or on occasion I may do two chapters in 1 week. But if you look at the syllabus, for the most part, we are doing just one chapter a week, to try to make it very easy to follow and stay up with the reading. So. Again, if at any point you find yourself unable to turn in any assignment, or you get behind in class, I understand that life happens. You get sick. A family member gets sick. You get overburdened at work. Other classes are filling you up. So if you fall behind on your coursework, send me an email and let me know. I'm always happy to work with students to try to make sure you stay up on your grades. Because again, I would love it if everybody got an A in the class. That would be great for me. But again, I can only help you with that if you help me if you fall behind on the work. So just if you do, just let me know. So, well, like I said, I think it's going to be a great semester. So happy that each of you have decided to enroll in this class. And again, as always, throughout the semester, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you for Chapter 1.